Good morning, I'm Sunetra Choudhury, political editor of the Hindustan Times, bringing you all that you need to know about COVID-19 on Wednesday, the 7th of October. First up, I look at the numbers. In just the last 24 hours, we've had 71,000 new coronavirus cases and 972 people have died. Yet, despite these grim numbers, is it time to exhale on the coronavirus? Well, there are some reasons why we need to feel relief. First up, it is that's a 7-day daily average of cases. That number seems to have gone down significantly from highs of 76,000. That's a 7-day daily average, which we were seeing last month. It has now gone down to 59,000. That's a significant drop. Not just that, even deaths have been less than 1,000 for several days now. The positivity rate, which we saw major highs of, is now at 6.8%, which is still not the ideal that the WHO said, which should be at 5% or less, yet is much lower. Even Maharashtra, which has still been seeing major highs of cases, the positivity rate has dipped to 18%, which is a drop of 8 points. So that is significant. Now, in Delhi, we have seen major highs, and now the chief minister has said that the second wave that we saw, even that is a thing of the past. In fact, that wave ended with September 17th when we saw a high of 4,500 cases. Since then, we have less than 2,700 cases in the capital. But the thing to note about all these points, which are the positives and the hopeful news about the coronavirus, is that it can change at any point of time. And just to see an example, we are seeing what's happening in Europe, where the second wave has come, which is much worse than the first wave, even though the deaths are much less. So we shouldn't get complacent, but these are some of the hopeful factors that we're seeing in the trajectory of the disease. The second helpful news is the fact that WHO has said that the coronavirus may be here in the market by the end of the year. The second piece of good news is that WHO has said that we should have a vaccine ready by the end of the year. While the WHO head didn't specify which of the 9 vaccine candidates is going to be the one which is ready, he did ask world leaders to ensure that there is equal distribution of the vaccine. WHO has a COVAX facility which has 168 countries which are part of it for vaccine distribution, and so they are getting ready to have 2 billion doses ready by the end of next year, but that still seems a long way away. And finally, American President Donald Trump is back in the White House. However, he doesn't sound like he is wiser, or he is much more wary of the coronavirus despite contracting it. In fact, some of his comments have worried and has come in for criticism. Him saying, don't be afraid, don't let it dominate you, and also saying, I feel better than I did 20 years ago, maybe because I'm immune. These comments seem to be offending a lot of people, especially those who have lost loved ones to the COVID-19. Tweeting from the White House, he has been doing that quite a lot. He also hit out at House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who had said that she was shocked by his brazen act of taking off his mask while waving to supporters from the White House. He said that she should wear a mask in the beauty parlor. Well, those are the news updates for now. Keep tracking them on hindustantimes.com.